Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Optibottom coming to you with another video review from MattyCollector.com. This time I'm bringing you the 6-inch Ray Stantz figure from the new Ghostbuster line. Now, the 6-inch one is obviously different than, they also have a 12-inch one that's coming out. And the 12-inch one is more like a Barbie type of thing with real clothes and everything. Pia is going to be doing a video review of that, and I can't wait to see it. And as soon as he does, I'm going to post a link to it so that you guys can check that out. It's really nice looking, but it's a little bit too big for me. So I stick with the smaller 6-inch versions, and I'm happy with them. Now, as you can see, very nice packaging. Again, there is a noticeable difference with this one as opposed to the Egon figure, which was originally released at the 2009 San Diego Comic-Con. The San Diego Comic-Con version of Egon had a resealable packaging, and if you recall from my first review of that figure, I said I didn't like that packaging very much, and the reasoning behind it, a lot of people are like, oh, I really like it, it's a really nice packaging, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it's nice for you, the collector. It's a very nice piece to be able to display your figures and put them back in and keep them in package. The only problem that I have with that is that it can make people on eBay a little dishonest, and you can open up the figure, and then if you ever want to turn around and sell it, you can sell it and still say that it's mint on card, which kind of bugs me. But the nice packaging on here doesn't change, really. I did notice that they have the air bubbles here, which I don't know if you can see that kind of. So that's nice that they continue that on from the Masters of the Universe Classic figures. Pretty nice. I really like that. Personal file, name Ray Stantz, profession, Doctor of Parapsychology. Ghostbuster status, heart of the organization. He really is. He was the one gung-ho about this entire thing, and I love it. Designs Ghostbuster equipment with Egon, pioneer of the GB theories, found and modified the Ecto-1, mortgaged his house to finance the Ghostbuster start. Quotable quotes, Peter, 1:40 this afternoon at the main branch of the New York Public Library on 5th Avenue, 10 people witnessed a free roaming, vaporous, full torso apparition. And that was my best impression. It wasn't very good. Habits and hobbies, expert on paranormal history, vast knowledge of metallurgy. Notes, office supplies. I cannot say that word. I'm pretty retarded. 4-inch tube, 20 feet, air freshener for Ecto-1, and fuzzy dice. Remember to clean desk. As you can see, it's fairly messy. Really nice packaging, and if you look in here, you can see the background image on the back card is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. You get the Hellhounds right here. Very nice looking. And as you can see, he comes with a little collectible figure, which is this little ghost thing, which I'm going to show that off here, hopefully. But nice Ghostbuster logo, right? That's a really nice Ghostbuster logo. I really like that. So let me get this guy open and we'll go from there. So be right back. And here you have Ray Stantz out of this packaging, looking fantastic. Now, one thing that I do want to mention here, it does come with this little insert here that talks about the Ghostbusters available for the first time on Blu-ray, which includes special feature the Slimer mode, Slimer mode picture-in-picture, that's the same thing, Ecto-1 restoration, and more. The 25th anniversary of Ghostbusters, and on the back here they showed the Ghostbusters video game, which is a fantastic game. This game is great. This movie's great. This figure is great. Woo! Very nice figures. I really like the way these look. Now, first I'm going to highlight this little guy right here. And of course it's more difficult because the camera's picking it up a little worse because obviously it's dark in here. But definitely a nice, much nicer glow. So as you can see, it glows very nicely. And it actually, I mean, it's three-dimensional, which is really cool. I mean, it's a play on the old logo. And it actually is, you can separate it. You can separate the torso. This little bit will come apart. And you can plug that right back in there. And now you just have the standard Ghost himself, which I think that's a very nice touch. I would have preferred a couple things on this figure. Number one, maybe not necessarily this. I mean, this is, I like that. That's cool looking. But it bothers me that these figures don't come with any other smaller accessories. Egon I really thought should have came with a PKE meter. Ray I thought should come with his goggles. I think that would have been a nice touch. But this figure is identical in terms of sculpt, body sculpt, to the 6-inch Egon figure. There is no difference in the mold itself. People have said, oh, there are differences. The zipper on the chest, and I'm going to zoom in here. They say that the zipper on the chest are the same, or they're different, or whatever. They're identical. The only real difference is his name tag does say Stantz, while his says Spangler on it. And the heads are different. Also, you'll notice that Egon has the slime effect on here, which I still really think should have came with Peter, because he was the one that was slimed. And Ray has a clean suit. But overall, the mold is identical. There are some paint differences. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. Egon's Proton Pack appears to be a little bit more scuffed up than our good buddy Ray's. But I really think that, I mean, overall, these are nice looking figures. I mean, I think they're fantastic looking figures, and I'm going to just kind of show off here. Now, one thing that I discovered after... Now, see, this actually kind of seems stupid, because he hangs up his... Oh, well, no, maybe they did reverse that. Did they reverse that? No, it's the same. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, we're going to plug this little guy in here. See, yeah, it plugs in on the opposite side, so he wouldn't really necessarily hold it in the one hand. You wouldn't think. One thing that I do want to point out in terms of the articulation, the head obviously is the same. Pretty decent head. And it's close enough. It's no more off than Egon's head was. The 6-inch ones are a little bit out of realism, I suppose. The 12-inch ones are a whole lot better. Same degree of articulation. Pivot here in the little foot. One thing that I don't think I mentioned in the Egon is on the wrist itself, while it rotates, it also pivots back and forth, which I thought was really nice. Good level of articulation in this figure. I am kind of bummed out that the elbows are still kind of goofy. They're kind of like on this ball joint type of thing almost, but I still really like it. This body mold I really think suits Ray better, because he looks like he's kind of pudgy in this. He's a skinny dude, so the body mold on that kind of bugs me, but overall, I think these are fantastic figures. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. The amount of detail on the Proton Pack itself, unbelievable. This is, yes, a soft rubbery plastic, which bugs a lot of people, including myself. But you can bend it and get it situated however you want. I just wish the wire was a little bit more, whatever. Nice wires on here and everything. This is actually a lot stiffer than this, and you can see the wires are slightly positioned a little bit differently. That's nothing spectacular. You could probably heat it up and get it to do that by itself. So overall, though, I mean, I really love these figures. I think they're fantastic. I think they're phenomenal. I'm a huge Ghostbuster fan, so naturally I'm going to love these things that much more. And I really can't wait to see the 12-inch one that Pia is going to do. I think he's going to do a terrific job on it, and hopefully he gets that out shortly. But one minor complaint is, because these are based off of the movie, it would have been nice to see maybe Ray in the Ghostbusters 2 outfit with the slime blower. That would have been nice. But other than that, guys, there you have the 6-inch Ray figure from MattyCollector.com, right next to the Egon figure that has sold out, and it's been sold out for some time. But Egon figure is still available. It's a great figure. If you love Ghostbusters, you're going to like this figure, and I can't wait to get more. It doesn't come out. The next one is Winston, and unfortunately he doesn't come out until they're doing the 6-inch ones every other month. So it just builds the hype and gets me more excited. So until next time, guys, thank you for tuning in. 6-inch Ray Stantz from MattyCollector.com, and I'll talk to you later.